All right, man. Torture Talk. Like, share, subscribe to the page. So today I'm gonna be reacting to a video I came across on YouTube. I seen a little bit of it and I said, nah, I gotta do this. So it's a feminist woman attacking just pearly things. And she's speaking on some things. So we're gonna get right into the video, man, and I'm gonna give my commentary as the video goes on. I'm gonna stop it in here, and at the end, I'm gonna, go on my rant. So let's get it.
Long form content, because your short form content shows me bullshit that I don't want to hear on a long form. But if you showed me a balance of this, then I might actually think, you know what?
But
as I said, off camera, you're actually a lovely person. And some of the conversations that we have, I'm like, do you know what? Yeah. I can, there's a level of something where we do somewhat agree, but then you only post the short form content because it's going to go viral, whatever, and forget to just sneak in some things that then will drag someone like myself, unless you don't want a viewer like me.
But the point is,
unless you want them stupid viewers and people, them cult following, like your friend has, an absolute cult following, and she thinks that she can just come out here and just disrespect people because she knows that her cult following are going to just back her. Is that what you want?
All right, so this is gonna be great. So look, she's upset at just pearly things because she's saying just pearly things. I'm just gonna say Pearl. Just Pearl has a cult following, as she says, and she's upset about it. But I want to see why she's upset about Pearl and why she's so upset with Pearl.
No, answer my question. Yes or no? Is that what you want? Do you want a cult following?
I don't particularly care, to be honest, if it's a cult following or if
but then you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get that organic.
I don't think a cult following is inherently bad as long as you let them know, as long as your ideals and the things that they're following aren't bad, right? So if I'm a guy who's preaching about women are amazing and there's no problem with whatever, and perfect example, what's that Drew Affle or whatever person on TikTok, right? She has a cult following. She says all this shit about men all the time, goes way further than the comments she's responding to, right? I don't hear any woman saying this is bad and you have a cult following and you need to change. I don't hear any woman saying that.
Because it is a little bit worse when the woman...
Yeah, see? Now, watch how, and I already know where she gonna go with this. Watch how she blamed men for something. Now, he clearly said, she said, unless you want a cult following, you don't want organic people to follow you. He clearly said, he brought up an example of a woman who has a cult following and they tear down men. And I guarantee you, she's going to say something that has nothing to do with that, probably blame men or say, well, men do it or something like that. I guarantee it.
About men all the time, goes way further than the comments she's responding to, right? I don't hear any woman saying this is bad and you have a cult following and you need to change. I don't hear any woman saying that.
Because it is a little bit worse when it's a woman coming at other women. Come on, Jesse, man, you can't.
No. See, this is the thing, and this
I told you.
They just said it's like, oh, how is a black person telling other black people this and that? But then if it was a white person, you say that's racist and you're not allowed to talk about this because you're white. But yeah, when a woman's doing it, when a man's doing it, talking to women and saying how they can improve or saying what they need to change or saying something that's bad about them, we'd say, wow, you're mansplaining. Oh, you're a misogynist. You can't say this. When it's a woman, it's like, oh, you're a woman hater. You're just pick me, you're this, you're that. It doesn't make sense. You can't win. It's impossible to win. Let's just say
you're talking about you.
Even Pearl, right?
Right.
So the person you're talking about is Pearl.
Right.
Even with Pearl, okay. Let's say Pearl, and I find this so funny. Would you say you're feminist? I'm guessing you wouldn't, but would you say you are?
Yeah.
Oh, you are a feminist? Oh, this is great then. So feminists say that they want women to be able to say their opinions and to support all women, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Why is it you only want to support women when their opinions agree with yours?
Let me even come to you.
Because
I'm coming.
It's just mad to me. It's just so mad to me how we only want women to talk. We only believe a women's experiences when it's women whose views on life agree with yours. But then God forbid there's a woman out there who's saying stuff that it's just left field of your opinions and the norm of what society tells us about women, God forbid.
Let me tell you why. Because when that woman is out here to tear other women down, I'm sorry, I can't agree with what you do.
See, I love how these women dodge the question. That's not what he was asking. He ain't asked you that, but you gotta run around it. He didn't ask you that. So basically, let's just go on.
Feminist, I cannot agree with you as another woman tearing another woman down.
Explain what tearing down is.
The questions she asked Jessie, let's not act
Like what?
dumb. I can't even remember at the top of my head, but they will come to me.
This is classic feminist shit. Classic. This is exactly what they do. They complain about something, but then when you want to address it, then all of a sudden, I don't know what I'm talking about. I can't remember. It's like you are just caught up in your feelings. That's it. You're just caught up in your feelings and you're kind of jealous. You come off as you a jealous person of Pearl. And you look good, don't get me wrong, but your attitude come off as if you're just jealous of this woman because she's doing something that you're not. That's what it is. You just seem like you have this visual hate. I guarantee you probably never talked to her. You probably never talked to her before.
Some of the things she says, some of the way she goes about things, some of the captions that she writes. Like, for example, one of my babes, Miriam, shout you out. She was on her podcast and the fucking thumbnail was black women fighting about this. First of all, Miriam ain't black.
Okay, so let me stop you right there before you even go any further. You don't know who was on that show because that happened. I've seen a couple of Pearl's thumbnails and sometimes she do put captions like that, but she might have the thumbnail with two white people and say black women fighting over what's her name or arguing, or she might have two black women or her and a black woman saying that. I guarantee you she was in the thumbnail. So if Pearl was in the thumbnail and there was another person, whether they black, white, Chinese, whatever, was in the thumbnail, you don't know who was on the show. Because on the show, they might have been two black women arguing. Because she does that a lot. Everybody does that. I don't understand why that's a big deal. You acting as if like every thumbnail is exclusive to what's on the person on the thumbnail. There's a lot of people who write stuff that has nothing to do with nothing. Sometimes they do that.
I actually saw that one.
That was a problem for me.
I saw that one.
Exactly. This is my issue.
She doesn't make the thumbnails. She doesn't make the.
I don't care. You have a team. You accept it. Did you not say yes? Tick to that.
But she's not. Like, you don't understand. She outsources all of this stuff.
Again,
Like,
you are the face of this.
Camera,
I don't business.
Once she's off the camera,
is she not the face of this shit? Is she not the face of this shit?
Yes,
Does she not ask these questions? Then I'm not blaming her team. I'm blaming her. Because at the end of the day, if you wanted to change your team, you can.
But what are you blaming her for? What? What are you blaming her for? You're not even explaining. You're saying that the thumbnail was wrong. That's the only argument you have? That the thumbnail was wrong? Are you kidding me? That's the only argument. Your argument is the thumbnail. That must have really bothered you. But anything else, I don't hear nothing else. You ain't saying nothing else of any significance that I could say, damn, she right.
Enough income coming through her, whatever shit she's doing, to change up her team if she really cared. So my point is, as a feminist, no, I do not agree with another woman who is out here just tearing women down. I never, ever, ever see her tearing men down. Never. Why is that? You don't agree with anything. You always have to disagree with the woman. There's not one time she's had a man on there and she's disagreed with him. The only woman that she agrees with is the auntie that's on there all the time.
See, I see what this is. I see what this is. You are upset. You seem like you're just a hater. You're upset because this girl is getting attention and you don't like it. I'm still certain that you probably never seen none of her shows. I'm certain it is.
It's the only one that she agrees with. Honestly, every single woman that has been on her podcast has been somewhat dragged by her or dragged by her comments because of the way she thinks and the way that she asks these questions.
You can't hold her accountable for the comments.
I can't hold. Okay, cool. I'm not going to hold her accountable for the comments, but I can hold her accountable for what she's trying to gain and then the comments that come after that.
What do you mean by that?
Again, with things like her thumbnails, I don't care if she doesn't do them. Don't tell me that she doesn't do.
But okay, but even let's say she
and
did.
some of the questions.
Let's say she did.
Right, cool.
The
She can't-
thumbnails.
she
This
can't-
what unfortunately this is what works. This is what the algorithm pushes out. And again, some of these people, like for me, social media is my
So you're telling me
But-
she wouldn't have got the same views if she didn't put the thumbnail of Mary and another black woman saying black women fighting over this?
I guarantee you she wouldn't.
Yes, she would have,
I
because she
guarantee
already
she
has
would.
that cult following. She's already got her.
No. See, this is what I mean by people just be saying anything. No. The way people figured this out a long time ago. You might get a little bit of views here and there. Listen, whenever I mention in any of my videos, it's certain words that if I mention, I'm going to get more views off the rip because most people gravitate towards those words. The algorithm gravitates towards those words. So when I mention certain things, it goes to that. If I mention certain things, it won't go to it. Like say, for example, if I mention Trump, the algorithm will run around Trump because they don't want you to get no views off of that. If I mention anything that has anything to do with the feminist movement or anything to do with LGBTQ, transgender, all that stuff, the algorithm runs around that. They shadow ban that. But if you say anything black women, black men, if you say, oh, I hate Trump, or white men are the devil, white men are this, anything like that, the algorithm runs to that because they want to push that content out. They want to push that content out. But any other content, they don't. So you wrong about that by saying, oh, she got a cult following. No, because half the time, the people that follow me, they don't even see the videos. It's the truth.
I think you understand. Like, start posting on your own channel. You'll understand there's a struggle because
I understand. I
have this thing
manage
as well.
people, so I
Okay,
understand. I
but
don't need to post on my own,
I
own channel.
have this thing as well. Sometimes I'm like, okay, do I want to put this caption, or wait, do I want to say it like this? Because sometimes I'm like, it sounds a bit mad. I can't lie.
I'm just saying, then don't come and now use the argument now because I'm a feminist. I must then agree with what she's doing because she's a woman.
But that's not what he's saying. Look, yo, this is what makes men so mad at women like y'all. Women like y'all are a fucking headache. You're a headache. He didn't even say that, but you automatically making it out to be that way. He didn't say that. But judging off of your logic is feminist women protect other women. So why is it that when you have a disagreement with a woman, you can't protect her? So are you really a feminist or not? That's what he's saying.
Just so crazy to me because feminists always talk about backing other women,
I'm
right?
thinking about myself right now, yeah? Me as a woman and as I told you, as a feminist, I'm not backing a woman who's bringing other women down. And no one can tell me nothing different. You can't tell me I'm a feminist, I'm not a feminist, and you can't also tell me.
I think you're not a feminist, man.
That's wild.
So
So you're
not
telling
backing up
me,
women.
you're telling me if a woman was out here leading a country, deciding to go out and shoot people, I should agree with her because I'm a feminist.
Now you're being fucking extreme and you're fucking being hyperbolic for no reason. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? If a woman ran a country and went out and started shooting people for no reason, I should have to agree with that. I could guarantee you, if that woman went out and shot people for no reason and she was your friend, you would justify it. You would. Somehow, some way, you would say, hey, or if it was people that the woman shot that you didn't like, you would justify it. Or you would somehow give her an excuse. You would.
Didn't tear women down, all right?
Yeah.
But she still had the opinion she had.
I wouldn't have a problem.
Is it?
Honestly, if she's just talking
How
about...
convenient. How
Wait.
convenient.
Yeah, right, exactly.
That's that one thing that makes you have the problem. That one thing is one
With her personally, I might not listen to her shit, but I wouldn't have a problem with her. I wouldn't have a problem with the opinions that she's having. She can have all these conversations. As I said, my main issue with her is that she's tearing other women down. I don't care that you're out here defending men. I don't care if that you're out here telling men, yeah, women, we have these roles and men you have... Cool, because there are hella women out here that think like her, you know? I'm not saying that they're not. But I'm saying, why is it that she now has to think that the only way that she can blow, or I don't care, maybe this is the only way that she could blow, is by doing this shit. It just...
That's not you trying to say that that's the reason why she blues because she's doing that. No, you don't know. You don't know that for a fact. You don't know that. Why would you even say that? No. Did you ever think maybe she has ideas or things that people will agree with? Some people agree with her. You taking it as tearing her down, but that's not the case.
Me, it don't sit right in it. So that's my opinion on her.
And that's fair enough. You can have that opinion.
And I think it's wild that you can't see that. It might be because you're a man, but even as men out here, see that all she's doing is tearing women down. Her content is all to tear women down.
Oh yeah. I already see what type of person you are. I already see it. You want people to agree. You a yes person. I guess that's why you're a manager. You probably real aggressive as being a manager. You probably tell your artists or whoever you manage to do things your way or they're out of here. Like, you just seem like that type of person.
Do you not see that?
I think she's having conversations with people.
No, she's not. Because if she's having conversations with people, she would give the same energy to you. She would have gave the same energy to Eddie. Mm-hmm. She would have gave the same energy to all these men that jump on her podcast. But when my friend Saraya's on her, she wants to give her X amount of energy. When other women are on there, she wants to come left at them this way. Oh, but let me tell you now about modern day women. This and modern day
again.
First of all, who are you to be talking about all us modern day women? Shut up, bruv. Clip it. I want you to clip that. Shut up, bruv. Come to South London and let's talk about women. Because you're talking too much.
I want to set this up. I will set this up. If you
do it. No, I don't want to talk. You think I want to talk?
Why not?
Wait a minute.
Why not?
With a woman like that.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Let's run that back. This is how you know she full of shit. This is right here is how you know she's full of shit. Right here. Let's run that back. All this talking. Let's see what she say.
Who are you to be talking about all us modern day women? Shut up, bruv. Clip it. I want you to clip that. Shut up, bruv. Come to South London and let's talk about women. Because you're talking too much.
I want to set this up. I will set this up. If you
do it. No, I don't want to talk. You think I want to talk? You think I want to be in the same room with a woman like that?
I'm sorry, but
this is exactly. As soon as you this is how you know she's a fucking fraud. This is how you know she's a fucking fraud. As soon as she said, come to South London and come talk to a woman, right? And then as soon as he said, I want to set this up, she's like, do it. Then she thought about it real quick, knowing that, oh shit, he can really set this up. And she can really fuck me up out here with a conversation. She gonna come with facts and statistics, which I don't have. I'm just going off emotions. That's exactly why she said, you think I want to talk to somebody like that? You think I want to talk to a woman like that? Why not? Why not? You got so much to say behind her back or in front of the camera for her cult following, but you don't want to talk to her face to face. This is what feminists do. They never want to talk to somebody. They just want to feel a certain way. But then when you have somebody who know what the fuck they're talking about, they can't stand it. You saying that she tore your friend down and she was doing all this shit, won't you address her about it? Let's see what you do. I guarantee she won't.
This is the problem. This is the problem with people like you. Okay, no.
Don't say problem with people like me.
This is the problem because there's so many people like you. And I actually rate you for even coming on here because there's so many people I've asked to come on here and tell me the problem they have with my kind of content, right? Mm-hmm. And you're the only one who's actually agreed, so I rate you for that. But then, if you have such energy towards Pearl, why would you not sit down in a room and speak to her?
Because I don't want to. I can speak to her. I can sit down in a room and speak to her. But I'm not about here for her to turn her stupid cameras on.
Turn my cameras on. Who's coming? Make money for it.
I'm cool. This is
I'm trying to make money.
Let's go.
No, you're not. You work in finance, honey.
Hey. Don't tell these people.
But that's the point I'm trying to make. My point is, wait, what? No, let's go back. No, I wouldn't sit down. I would sit down in a room with her and really give her a piece of my mind.
Oh, yeah. You would sit down in a room with her alone so nobody could see you get fucking bombed on. That's what it is. Just say that. Instead of you got out here trying to pretend as if you going, I'll sit down in a room with her, but not with her cameras on. Why not? You was talking with the camera on right now, and you talking mad shit, but you can't talk in front of her cameras or anybody else's cameras. The man said you could do it on here on my show. You scared. Just say you scared.
I do that on camera because I know she will only say certain things that will trigger me, and a bitch like me will get triggered. And the thing is, I will cut the cameras and smack her in the face.
Oh, see, here we go. See, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So
here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm just saying, it's just hella convenient that you're so against our ideas, but you're not capable of fighting those ideas.
I'm here fighting them. I don't need
Well,
to
you're
fight them
getting
in
up
front of
because you
her.
can't do it in front of
Here, she's watching me. Hey, babes, I don't agree with you, innit? We're not friends. We never will be friends. I don't want to be in the same room as you unless you want to have a conversation with a woman and really sit down. And maybe you need to then tell us what traumatizing things you've been through, because I feel like you're just out here really, really, truly projecting all of this shit on. Why? What did we do? I don't know who hurt you.
But this is the point.
You need to relax. No, she needs to relax. She really needs to relax.
You're the one that needs to relax. I love it. I love this, how women who are the ones that's angry always telling you or telling somebody they need to relax. You're the one that is projecting all the hate. You just said that you would slap the girl. You didn't even know her. You never even met this woman. And you said you would slap her. I know she'll say things that'll trigger me. What? What are we doing this for? You claim you're a feminist, but you were upset that this woman would say things that would trigger you? What type of things would she say that would trigger you? What? This shit is nuts, man.
People that are out here just complaining to me about her, and the fact that she even brought my friend and the girl I manage on there and thought you can come and no. Let's not do that, because now it's personal. It's personal, honey. It's personal.
The point is, the point is, right? You might say that you specifically wouldn't have a problem with what she says if she wasn't tearing women down, quote unquote, right? But then every other woman would.
Am I every other woman?
So
I'm every woman.
But the point is,
I know Whitney said it, yeah, but we're not all every woman.
Okay, but feminists, a lot of people who identify with feminism would have a problem with what she said. And there
are certain things she says that I do have a problem. I'm not saying I agree with everything she says.
I'm not saying you would.
But I'm saying there's certain things that she says that other women agree with. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that not all the things that she says, women are out here saying, oh, no. No, it's reality. We understand that what she says, what of it is true, cool. But again, my point is, why are you out here just for one purpose and one purpose only? Because you don't clip, again, it's because you clickbait people, innit? You don't clip the bits that might have some substance.
No. It's the fact.
Eventbrite has gone all in building everything.
Listen, man, if you got a problem with women saying certain things a certain way, then I think that people like her, they're very afraid to have a conversation because they already have it in their head how they feel about somebody. They painted this picture already. The picture that they painted, they don't want it to be compromised or it to be changed. So she already has a vision of Pearl already in her head. So no matter what happens, she's going to keep that vision in her head or keep that same energy in her head. Pearl could say something to her that might change her life. Or she might say something to Pearl that might change her. But for the most part, what kills me about women like that is they don't want to have a constructive dialogue. They just want to be angry. That's it. Because that's their energy. Their energy is being angry. She just wants to be angry. She don't want to solve anything. If she feels as though that Pearl is out here tearing women down and making women look a certain way and all this stuff, then why not have a conversation with her? Say, hey, listen, I don't like how, I don't like how you tear women down. Because you already know what she's going to say. She's going to say, well, how do I tear women down? Then you're going to say, yeah, because, and you ain't going to have a real legitimate argument. I could tell because you didn't have a real legitimate argument just now. The only thing you brought up is the thumbnail. You didn't bring up any other points. You only brought up the thumbnail. That's all you brought up. Was the fact that the thumbnail was saying black women arguing with each other, and you said your friend wasn't black. And then you didn't even go into why you felt that way. You just said, oh, I ain't like that. I don't understand it. But it is what it is. Torture Talk. You know what it is. Like, share, subscribe to the page, man. Woo!